another episode, and maybe probably the final installment of the Jak and Daxter playthrough. Last time we left off, we had recently got done dealing with Crew, and now we're gonna go back to the saloon. I can't remember why, but we're gonna go back here. Okay.
Hey guys, whatever Crew put in that machine, he looked really nervous.
Whatever it is, Crew won't be needing it anymore. He's, shall we say, not altogether these days. Step aside, Jak. Let the game player do his stuff.
You're such an animal.
So now we got this mini game, basically where we have to play whack-a-mole. It's kind of easy for the most part, but then it gets hard.
Nice slam!
You don't want to hit the red ones, but you do want to hit the yellow ones.
Great shot, Daxter. You're the man! I mean, the animal.
Well, I thought I could one-shot it.
You know,
You remember that artifact, you guys?
If any real metalheads came to town, I'd bunk them just like I did in the game.
Daxter?
They'd be all, "Don't hurt me, please!" And I'd be all, "Too late, metal monkeys! You die screaming!" Know what I'm saying? Jak, I think these trophies are still working! Metalheads! Metalheads! Where's Sig when you need him?
Sig? I think Crew sent Sig on one last mission. Something about using Mars Ruby Key to open a secret door in the Underport.
Of course. Come on, Dax. We need to get to the Underport right now.
I'll take the time map to Kira.
Be careful, Angel Chicks, and your hero will return shortly.
So now we have metalheads in the city. And you look on the map, we have blue dots now.
Breaking through! Too many of them! Jak!
So, with Vin letting us know that Core betrayed the underground, we know what to face in the future. I guess we're doing one more Titan suit phase. Now the thing with this Titan suit, there's not a limited, there's a limited supply of oxygen, so you kind of want to watch that meter at the bottom right. And there's a special kind of metalhead down here. They're like the squid metalheads up there. Real easy to take out. Real easy to take out, but I'm not going to fight them because they're a waste of time. And these bombs can also touch you too. I just went in a full circle like an idiot. Let's keep moving here. Don't touch me, don't touch me. Alright, next we have to punch all of these platforms. So that's 1, 2, 3. Might want to get that water before we suffocate. And then next we have to do this jump puzzle, and sometimes that can happen, but no worries. I screwed up my first time. It's been a minute since I recorded this game. I've been busy playing okay, and I did it again. All right. I remember last episode I screwed up a whole bunch, but I promise you that's gonna happen less in the Jak 3 playthrough. Now let's do this. Okay. And one more, and we're here. Now I saw a precursor orb over here. Yes, I did. Thank you. I'm just grabbing these as I go when I see them. I'm not really trying to do the completions or anything. Now here's the hard part. There's 5 of these guys on the bridge, and I'm not necessarily going to fight them specifically because I'm low on oxygen. But I will swing at these dudes. That's 1. Oh, I got both of them. Let's go. Now here's the hard part. It's gonna push you up the second time. Oh, well, alright, I just missed. Okay. It's gonna push you up this second time, and then you have to use the afterburners on the suit to make it across. It's a bit of a steep jump, but it's still, you'll still be able to make it. Now you have to go over here, and so how you guys' day been, man? I've been really chilling lately, working at the same time, doing everything I need to do for school. With these playthroughs I'm cranking out, I'm gonna start cranking out other like games sometime. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Hey there, tough guy.
Get your skinny ass over here and start shooting. Man, was I set up. Crew sent me down here to open some old doors with that ruby key you found. And when I did, metalheads came streaming in from some passage outside the city walls. Just like they were waiting for me. There's one.
Crew's dead.
Yeah? Well, he's lucky, because he would not want me to catch him alive.
The metalheads must have promised Crew plenty for him to betray the whole city like this.
Let's get out of here.
Alright.
If I can't shoot it, it's someone else's problem.
Now we have to figure out this puzzle. The puzzle's fairly easy. You just kick these squares into place. It's not very hard. Now here comes the hard part right here.
Did you hear something? Shooting this is only gonna get it mad. Run!
Now what you want to do is try to like outrun it, but don't focus on the animations that he's giving off.
Go, go, go! I think that's the last we'll see of him.
Now
You gotta
here's
figure out the blocks now.
now the trick to this one. You're gonna want to like go to the opposite side and, well, yeah, you saw what I did. You're gonna want to go to the opposite side and shoot it over. If Jak can aim, there we go. Now this is a more of a tougher challenge here. This one's kind of easy, so you kick this way, and I think each time you kick you get extended time. I'm not too sure, but it gets easier and easier
No time
each
to
time.
celebrate. Great. Here comes that bad boy again. Move.
Now with all these metalheads coming through the city and some of these larger ones, you would think it'd cause an issue for Haven City in the future.
Move your butt. Gonna be close. Keep gaining. Faster. See you on the flip side. Keep moving. Roll it, baby. Just a walk in the park.
Let's go. We're almost to the elevator.
Looks like we finally lost them, Chili Peppers. Piece of cake, huh? Now you boys are real wastelanders. I say it's time we take this fight to the metalhead leader himself. What a trophy he'll make. We find a way to juice up Mars' old gun, and then boom, baby! We storm the nest, guns blazing. Hell, we'll take them all on together. You and me, side by side. Nothing'll stop us, cause we're... Shit!
So, what's plan B?
Well, we lost an important character to the story of Jak and Daxter. R.I.P. Sig. He was a real one since day one. No cap. Now.
This is Kira. Thanks for getting the artifacts, guys. It's strange. The time map had a bunch of old coordinates in it. Come see me at the stadium.
We do this again. Seal off the area. Yeah.
So now we need to go over to the stadium and assist Kira with the Rift Rider. All these Crimson Guards are too busy. They're too busy fighting the metalheads to notice me stealing a what's name, a Zoomer. But look at all these purple dots on the ground. Like, when have you ever seen this many metalheads in one place? Like, you got normal, you got stingers, you got metalhead dogs, combat metalheads, the invisible ones that we fought. And I'm surprised we haven't seen, like, the scarab-looking ones. But we're closing in on the end of Jak 2. So far, this series has been really fun, honestly. Like, I enjoy Jak and Daxter and all the little subliminal messages it has. Jak 2 was, in terms of difficulty at the time when Jak 2 came out, Jak 2 was really hard. But when Jak 3 came out, it was a bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Innovative, in a sense. I guess you could say it was innovative, because some of the things that you had in it, where it wasn't necessarily like PS2 era had like bad checkpoints. And now, let's talk to Kira.
The Rift Rider's finished. But if my father's right and the ring is somewhere in the metalhead nest, how are we going to get the Rift Rider there to use it?
Look! Bruder just knew friends would need lift if metalheaders attack.
Bruder, you the man!
Lucky Balloons are finest lifters in world. but they is easy target.
Right. You guys get the Rift Rider to the nest. I'll stay here and defend your takeoff and getaway.
Once again, being your friend sucks. I want to go on the balloon.
You keep Stadium safe while we prep balloon for lift away. Oh no, here they come! Metalheaders!
Uh-oh. I gotta grab all this ammo, because it's about to go down. Samos died. Okay.
The Rift Rider.
We're gonna skip ahead. Now you really gotta focus this part because they start swarming, honestly. And it gets difficult a little bit. Almost there. One last final stand.
I'm pumping away!
Must be nice floating away while we die down here.
We'll meet near the nest. See you soon, Jack. Be careful.
Yeah, Jack. Be careful.
Jack. Core. Construction site.
Be advised.
Now with Vin's last breath, he gave us the location of Core. And now with this location, we can confront him and see what was going on in his mind. And when I was a child, I didn't think Core would be the one to do it. Because honestly, I wasn't really thinking about it at all. But at the same time, I think this will be a interesting scene. As these metalheads ravage through the city, it's becoming more and more difficult to navigate in Zone 2 because of how bad they're running through the place. Now the construction site is one area we've never been to, specifically because we never had a mission there. Like, what reason would we have to go to the construction site? Well, I went to the construction site, just not with Jeff. I went there with Jaxter because he has his own standalone game. There it is. He's still shooting at me.
City in risk.
Core, what's going on?
I'm sure you know. Deep down in your darkest nightmares. We've met before, remember? Everything's going exactly as planned.
Jack! It's the Metalhead leader!
Now you see. Without the shield wall disrupting my powers inside the city, I am my full potential now. So for the last time, give me the Precursor Stone! If the city must die, then we all die! Ah! I will find that stone if I have to crush this city one brick at a time! You are the supreme weapon, Jack. And I made you. Still, any leader worth his salt always has his backup plan. Remember, the first rule in making a bomb is to always make two.
No, okay, I'm going in. Man, what a mess of junk in here. All jumbled coils and switches. Oh, should I unhook the blue wire? Wait a minute, are Otzel's colorblind? Let me just break a few more things and see if anything pops loose. Boom! Gotcha! Like candy from a baby.
Now that we have the Precursor Stone, our friend, the Baron, with his last words of wisdom. If you ask me, honestly, I don't think the Baron was a bad guy. He was just misunderstood. He didn't know what he needed to do to keep the city intact. But now that we have everything we need, there's only one last place we need to go.
I think now's the time to act. The Metalheads are so focused on attacking the city, they may have left their nest vulnerable. Jack, you've got to get out to the wasteland and breach the nest barrier any way you can. Maybe if you get inside and take out the Metalhead leader, the army will collapse. It's a long shot, but it might be our only chance.
Now this is the point where we reached in-game. And in-game is where at this point you can pretty much do whatever you need. You can go to any place you want to. You can redo all the races and everything. But to get like all the trophies and whatnot. But once I step through this door, that'll be in-game. In that area, that last area, once you go through that area, you cannot go back. And there's about 4 or 5 precursor orbs there, and I don't necessarily remember off the top of my head. But let's do it. Now we're here. As we enter these barren race, we're slightly fully geared, but to continue on with what we're doing, fighting off every metalhead to get to where we need to be. And even some new enemies. of course, there's Crimson Guard crates from the last time the Baron tried to assault this place. Old war relics and everything and such. Now at this point, everybody is counting on us to do the thing we need to do. Vince died for this cause. Which is why we need to defeat these guys.
There isn't much hope. With the shield wall destroyed, it's just a matter of time before the metalheads overwhelm us. You should just go through the rift back to your own time, Jack, and get away from this horrible place.
I see your point. Come on, Jack.
This place is worth fighting for.
We'll hold out as long as we can. Farewell.
Precursor stone, gun, nest.
Light her up, Padre!
Eat this.
That ought to wake him up.
Let's go take care of business.
What? You mean go in there? I'm right behind you.
Now with the metalhead next cracked open like an egg, we have to take the long way around to get inside the nest. With us getting inside the nest, that means we'll encounter a lot of resistance. Now, going through here with the Vulcan barrel makes it easy though, honestly. Boy, if I hadn't have done that, I would have been dead. I ain't got time to be dying. As we continue to get swarmed through the metalhead nest, I think we encounter less resistance. I'm not entirely sure. And now we're about to head inside the nest. I spoke too soon about the less resistance part. Okay. Alright. He clipped me, I give it to him. But that's all the more reason why I think we should, why I should have more health when I fight.
Finally, you've decided to join us, and you brought the Precursor Stone. Good. The boy will now play his final part.
Not this time.
Oh, but this child is such a part of this. Such a part of you. Don't you recognize him? The boy is you, Jack. And this place, this is where you began. In the future.
But how?
You were hidden in the past on the hope that you would gain the skills to face me today. But Onin was wrong. Now that you've been altered with Dark Eco, the stone will never open for you. Your younger self, however, still has the pure gift. He alone can awaken the stone and the precursor entity which sleeps inside.
This stone is a precursor?
The last precursor egg. Ma was clever. He covered his tracks well through time, hiding his last egg from me and building the shield and city to defend it. It has been a long siege, but today I will finally feed on the last precursor life force.
I think you're forgetting one little thing, Metalomaniac. We've got the Precursor Stone.
Not for long.
Now this is where the hard part kick in. So you fight all those guys, right? You fight all those people in the you fight all those people in the Metalhead nest, and you run out of blaster ammo to fight him. Now the trick to fighting this boss is whenever he fires off one of those, you're gonna want to roll. Woo! That almost would have been bad. And then you got these guys. It's always good to have one of those at hand, just so you can take out all the Now here's the hard part. Kind of want to keep your range from them. Oh, I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. Okay, we're good. And I just died. Okay, that sucks. But we're gonna try this again. And I'm out of ammo. Okay, great. fall. There's a reason why I don't like doing that move, because it can cause issues. There we go. Alright, last round, come on. Nope, did not. Completely forgot about that part. Ooh. Okay. I know it looks like I'm just aimlessly rolling around in circles, but... Oh, he faked me out. Advanced AIs. Come on. One hit the dream. What? Look at that health bar! Oh my lord! I'm cutting the head. Alright guys, I'm back. I got his health low. Shouldn't be too hard. Good God, this guy's resilient. I think that's all the bosses in this game. Come on, just die. And he's dead. Well, guys, this has been a long journey, but I think this is the end of it. This is FadeX Gaming, and I'm signing off.
Oh man, a precursor.
It is finished. Our ancient enemy is no more. Take hope, brave one. The terrible darkness inside you is now balanced by a glorious light. We will meet again.
We haven't much time. I've sent the coordinates back to our village. Let's go home, everyone.
But we are home.
Kira, I'm afraid your Rift Rider must be used to send young Jack here to a place where he will grow up, safe from harm. He must become old enough to complete the destiny he has fulfilled today. Wait a minute. It's you. I mean, it's me. I have to take him back and watch over him, don't I? Ah, grubroots. Talk about being in the wrong time at the right place.
Hey, kid, you take care. Oh, and trust me on this. Stay away from any Wumpy nest on your 9th birthday, okay?
I sure hope I built this replica right. I don't know if it...
It's perfect, Kira. This is the very machine we found, or will find later.
What? I just built this. After seeing the first one, I mean. It's based on what I remember from before.
Honey, the more you think about it, the more it hurts the head.
I'll take good care of the child. And don't worry. I'll be back in time for the celebration. Farewell!
Thanks, Samos. Without you...
It's funny. The boy won't remember any of this.
No. I do remember the light.
Your transport is ready, milady.
Thank you, Captain Bruder. Come on. We'll be late for the party at Daxter's new place.
I've got so much work to do. Besides, it's not my thing.
Ten Hut! As the new governor of this city, I ordered the commander of the New Crimson Guard to escort me to an official function. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You can start rebuilding the city tomorrow. Tonight, we get to celebrate with our new friends. Besides, tough guy, I'm dying to see you dance.
Not likely.
Welcome to the Naughty Otso, the hippest, happiest joint in town. Check out the new decor.
Ooh, what a big trophy.
As if size matters. I bagged that bad boy myself, baby.
Onan says she doesn't know who has a bigger head, him or you.
We must not forget Vin and all the others who sacrificed their lives to defeat this evil and protect the child.
I still can't believe that little boy was me. Better times, huh?
You miss him, huh? You know, the kid grows up to be a handsome hero.
Hey, that's enough for you, lady. I'm cutting you off.
Trust me, she gets real mean when she's like this.
What'd she say?
Something about rubber tubing and certain parts of your mother. You don't want to know.
Ah! A metalhead!
Sig!
Sig! I knew that.
You're okay.
You cherries didn't think some nasty-breathed, giant-sized lizard was gonna keep me from the biggest party in town, did you?
I knew you were too tough for him, big guy.
You saved the city and more, my boy. Metalcore and his menace are history, and somewhere out there, an ancient race has begun again.
I'm just glad to be back home.
Yeah, well, rest up. We've got a lot to do, and so much time to do it in.
Don't say time. The Rift Ring was destroyed, remember?
You know, my mama used to read bedtime stories about Ma when she tucked me in. Give me a nice glass of warm yak cow milk, a little poopsie bear.
Bedtime stories? Warm milk? Poopsie bear? Buddy, you just blew your image.
I've got a feeling we'll meet Mars someday. He may be closer than you think.
You're the designated driver.
Oh, no. I am done with adventures. Besides, you'll tell us before something happens next time, right, Samos? Right, Samos? You never know what the future may hold.
Wait. You know something, don't you, Feather Breath?
Who, me? No, we're just guessing, right, Samos? Hey, tomorrow, only time will tell.
No, you're gonna tell right now!
Why, you little...
Why, you... Dirty fighting! Dirty fighting!
My beak!
Oh,
That's on my beak!
Watch your back!
Jack, my boy, a future awaits.